Well, good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and today is Skirmish Day. Unfortunately, I do not have any new horses to show you from the treasure hunt. I did, however, get two of these dig sites, which are housing items. They are, I mean, if you have a dwarven house and you really feel the need to put one of these outside, I could see it. Otherwise, they're really pretty meh. But you they show up, like I said, in the dig sites a lot. Now, we didn't get any new skirmishes since last time, but the last time we tried to adjust a skirmish, I messed up. So I was trying to do Thievery and Mischief, a 2-man version at tier 2, at 2 levels over, but because I did not have that skirmish selected, and when I did select it, it reverted it back. Now I caught the level part and bumped it up again, but I did not catch the size part, so it ended up being a 1-man. But that's not what we want to do. We want to challenge ourselves. So this is take 2, Thievery and Mischief, 2-man, tier 2, 2 levels over. Let's see how well we can do this time.
While war raged in the south,
And I guess she's going to go do her skirmish in her
brigands and ruffians
finery.
took an opportunity to
That's
wrest
funny.
control of Bree.
I have upgraded Tiberius a little bit. I'm also going to eat. In this case, food is very important. Do you have anything else we can use? Any boosts? Out of combat regen. It's not really that important. Tome of Lesser Deed acceleration. Continuing swiftness. Run speed boost. Oh, some max morale, that'll help. Attack damage, that'll help. And I think that's about the only things we really have that we can use to help us out. Okay, we'll see how we do. We got ourselves a troll wound taker. Oh, that is the troll that I believe controls what happens. Let's start by getting rid of this guy here. Oh, yeah. You could just stay away from me. Thank you. Oh, he doesn't want to stay away from me. Okay. Now. Alright. Alright. Come on, Tiberius. Let's get this party started. Okay. That is the first area cleared. Come here, Tiberius. Back up. Alright, let's see what comes out for the counterattack. This should be a little more interesting. Ooh, we have a leech warden. Yikes. Okay, so that was a new deed. Leech Warden Slayer. I'm guessing that doesn't show up on a one-man. There are some lieutenants that you have to run more than just a one-man skirm to see. And I think that was one of them. Okay, so what we got over here, we have a Zilla to Pain. He's gonna be fun. Alright, let's go around this way. Got half works over here. We'll let Tiberius start that party. Alright, so anything else over here? Oh, and if we do get this particular encounter boss, there's one that shows up in here. He's a goblin. He's a pretty heavy hitter, even at a normal level. He's a little rascal. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. See, we can get this party started here. Worried about the Zilla to Pain right now. We're worried about anything around the Zilla to Pain that he can command. So we kill anything that could be considered an ad first. It looks like I lost Tiberius, so. Really? I don't think so. Go away. Alright, now you're the only one left. So please do me a favor and die. Okay, thank you. Okay, come back, Tiberius. You can come out from hiding now. It's safe. Heal. Okay, so that is the second area clear. Not doing too bad so far. Definitely having to keep an eye on what I'm doing, which is of course the whole point of doing this above level and as a 2-man instead of a 1-man. A little more of a challenge, a little more fun. I love that stone. Definitely helpful. Of course. Then you got this one here who... Alright, come back. Of course you're not. You're going to go right in there and aggro everything in its cousin. Another leech warden. Which I believe is a Goraden. It's a race of men that don't show up until Evanen, I believe. I don't think they show up before then. I don't recall seeing them in like the North Downs or the Lonelands. And I don't know if that's a lore, that race of men is lore, or just something that Turbine originally threw in for extra interest. They definitely are interesting. They're not werewolves like some people think. They are just men that wear wolf skins and heads as armor. Just like Bjarnings were not all skin changers either. In fact, the only Bjarnings actually known to be were Bjorn himself and quite possibly Grimbjorn, his son. Alright, so we are done with this round. Alright, I don't think we've gotten any of the specials yet. We have not. Okay. Alright, so go ahead and take care of these critters here. And so far this is, this was what I was expecting last week, which I didn't get. Definitely a little more fun, a little more challenging. We have... Okay, we've done 3 flags and gotten not a single encounter boss yet. Alright. Which means... Make sure there's not one in there. Nope, I haven't seen that bear yet. Alright, bring these things here. Oof. Ouch. He got me with that one. I wasn't paying attention. He got me with his little powder keg. And we have completed Dowerhand Kegmaster Slayer, which means we got 50 marks from that one. Very good. Very good. And we also leveled up because, you know, why not? Make sure we don't have any... Oh, we got 4 of these things we can put in. Whoa. Hello. What's this? Statistically charged. Oh, hi. Yeah, I like that. Epic conclusion. Oh, I like that too. Alright, so... hopefully that worked. Alright. We will move these over. I'm still learning how to use this keypad. It's not as easy as it looks, because I think this is control, this is alt, this is shift. So to use this row, you need to hit control in the number, this row alt in the number, this row shift in the number, and this row at the bottom is just the number. So we are going to put this up here, move these all over 1. So this becomes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Because that's what the numbers on this keypad go up to, is 6. There. Well, that might help out. Oh, we got a new... Oh, no, we've lost some... Oh, shoot. Of course we did. I threw it off instead of putting it in that place. Yeah, you get to see me mess up. Isn't that wonderful? Skills. That is an active skill, so we need to find... There it is, Shocking Touch. Put Shocking Touch there. And... Okay. Alright, that gold spammer is still going even though multiple people have reported it. That is so annoying. Somehow they have found some sort of a loophole that allows people to still keep seeing their ads even though they've been reported. Ooh, that one was nice. I probably shouldn't have used that one right off the bat, but I wanted to see what it did. It's got quite the cooldown. It's like a 30-second cooldown on it. Alright, so let's see what we're getting. A lot of wolves in this one. A pack of wolves. Oh, we still got another one. Tiberius, could you quit playing with the mobs and just kill them? Thank you. Oh, and it looks like Tom Greythistle is one of our mobs. And the giant boar is the other one. Alright. Tiberius, please do the honors. Do this again. And he's gonna run away. Well, that was a nice one. Alright, so we got another nice little guy here. Alright, so here's our boar tusk. And as you can see, he's a nice big boar. We'll take a look at him while Tiberius is distracting him. Look at those tusks. Oh my goodness. He's an old boy. And we're gonna kill him. I can do this. Okay. That was a little iffy there for a second, but we did it. Okay, now, do we have anything else? We got one more guy there that we're gonna get rid of this guy here. Looks like when I get done, I'm gonna have to go look up some plugins for the game, particularly one to filter out world chat, since apparently the spammers have figured out a way around ignore. Alright, so now our last up, we've got 2 bosses. That was probably my biggest clue last time that I messed up, because when you have more than a one-man skirm here, there are 2 big bosses at the end. Alright, so we ready? Oh no, we need to eat again. And there is that's not optional in this round. We must eat food. And the gates are going to get locked behind us because, of course, they don't want us to escape. And, of course, this guy has the ability to slow you down. Always fun. And this other guy has the ability to kill all your skills. shit, that is not what I needed to do right now. Of course, we've lost Tiberius, so now we're having fun skating this thing on our own. Well, we got rid of the first guy, the one that was slowing us down. That helped. And we have opened up the store again, because why not? I guess that is the most important thing in the world at the moment, is looking at the latest cosmetics. Wow, 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 wow. We did it. Probably could have done it with a little better flair, but we did it. Okay, so that was Thievery and Mischief, 2-man, tier 2, 2 levels over. And it was kind of by the skin of our teeth there at the end, but we made it. That was awesome. That was fun. Now we're going to pause here for a moment, and I am going to go look up some LOTRO plugins, and maybe we'll finish off by seeing if we can't. Okay, we're back. So, it took me a little while to figure this whole thing out, but I have something of a solution, and wow, wow, wow. That gold spammer is just beyond. So, what I did, from what I gathered from World Chat as they were talking about ways to block the spammer, we started off by downloading something called, well, let's find out. I already can't remember what it's called. It is, you go to LOTRO interface and you download the LOTRO plugin compendium and install it. Now, what this does is, it is basically a program that simplifies the installing process for LOTRO plugins. So instead of having to install each one manually, you can actually install a bunch of them. So we go, and I happen to have the compendium open. You can see here what I already have installed, which is a couple of chat filters and an in-game time thing. You go here, you can add new filters, and if I didn't have that clicked, you can see there's a whole ton of filters. You can sort them by name, or by version, or by author, or by number downloaded, so I guess you could see what's most popular. Or by category, which is what I like to sort by. So I know that this set of plugins is action bars and main bar plugins. You've got plugins for your bags, bank and inventory, crafting, lore, plugins for specific classes. So you have hunter plugins, lore master plugins. You have LOTRO tools and utilities. You go down here, you got minstrel plugins. You have a whole category that's just other. And I believe the World Chat might have been in other. Can't remember. Player versus monster plays. There's one for PvMP in other. But yeah, there's even map plugins. There's a whole section for outdated interfaces. There's a ton of them just in this. Now, not every single plugin ever made for Lord of the Rings Online is in this compendium, because apparently they do have to vet these before they'll accept them, which is actually a very wise thing to do. There's like 4 different plugins for Wardens. If anybody was interested in playing that class, that might be something interesting. You've even got your old playing music ones, which Songbook, I will eventually reinstall Songbook. That is the one that lets you play actual music with instruments. It's a real good one. If you happen to really like your music, you want to do a little band at the Prancing Pony or outside the Prancing Pony and play for some people, that's your plugin. That's the one you want to use, and then you go and find some ABC files to play. ABC files are the music files. All right, but enough about that. So we have seen the LOTRO plugin compendium interface. Now we shall go back into the game, and we have, you can see our world chat is moving along quite nicely without our spammer in there. And as you can see, when I restarted the LOTRO and logged in, I get this world chat filter data loaded, and it tells me what I'm actively blocking. So I don't want to see anything about Etmars. I don't want to see anything about Buy or Valar or Sell. And it even does things like it'll pause world chat when you're fighting or when you're in an instance, which is kind of handy. I also have, it also tells you the options for world chat filter, which is good. And as you can see, here's world chat now. And there's one very glaring, obvious thing missing, which is the big, huge gold spammer ad that has been going for hours that apparently cannot be blocked by any means. So, wow. Yeah, okay, so your LOTRO compendium actually shows up here as a little tiny icon, which you click on, you open up, and you can see the plugin manager here. You can see that there's a world chat filter, which is not loaded. These things you don't use because it's just to, these were things just to initialize WC filter. Here's WC filter, which it gives you a whole about for it, including some tips on how to use it. You go in here, you can click on the options you want for it or don't want for it, which is handy. I also installed something called Predict in-game time. So there's really no options for this one. It automatically loads, and if you look up here, it says that the actual time, which is 2:41 p.m., that it is dusk in game, and in 13 minutes it will be gloaming. So basically what that does is keep track of the in-game day-night cycle, which is very useful for like RPers that need a specific time of day or night in order to progress whatever story they're working on. It's also very useful for people who love to do screenshots so they can create, backgrounds or images, and they need a daytime scene, so they know, well, in half an hour it's going to be daytime and I'll be able to do that screenshot that I desperately need to do. Or or it'll be nighttime. So that's very useful. And I don't know if I install another plugin with the compendium, will it automatically show up here, or if I have to restart. I guess we can find out. So let's go Alt-Tab to our LOTRO compendium, and we're going to look for Songbook. Alright, so here is Songbook, and click on that, and click Add, and now it is listed under Installed Plugins, but will it be listed here? So I don't know. It does not look like it. It does look like... Ooh, I did not mean to unload everything. Okay. Load that back up. Load that back up. So it does look like I would have to restart LOTRO in order for the new plugin to take effect. That's fine. But we know that now. So that is the quick nickel tour of the plugin compendium and the very basics on how to install and run a plugin using compendium. For anybody who would like to use Songbook, would like to use the poetry plugin, which I cannot remember the exact name of at the moment, would like to know the in-game time, there are plugins for bags, plugins for interfaces, plugins for specific classes. It's all there, and yeah, I mean, very useful. Very useful indeed for things like getting rid of gold spammers that you don't want to see. Bye-bye, Mr. Gold Spammer. Of course, that means I will never see another gold spammer again, so I can't block them when I see them. But in a couple of days, maybe I will turn that one off so I can catch them again. Or if I see that one when I turn it off, I'll just turn it back on so I don't have to see it. Either way. But we have done our Tier 2 skirmish very successfully, I might add. We have looked at plugins and railed against gold spammers, which, can you tell, I cannot stand them. And I think that'll be it for today. Next time we play, we're going to be back in Garth Argowan, or Garth Agrowan, and we'll attempt some of the quests out there. But until then, bye for now.